What happens when a FedEx driver turned Amazon driver tries Amazon's side hustle platform, Amazon Flex? We'll meet Chris Singh, a driver who is just that, trying Amazon's side hustle platform. And as someone who just tried Amazon Flex here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, I want to see this 3 a.m. shift, if it's actually worth it. What problems do you have delivering at this time? Is it going to be enough money, especially because he probably doesn't even know where he's going to deliver?
We got a 3:30 a.m. shift.
Oh my. Okay, so at least you know what you're going to make. Man, 3:30 a.m. I mean, who's that work for? I mean, that would have worked for me when I had that oh so wonderful YouTuber acyclical sleep schedule. Wonderful. But at least they show you what you're going to make ahead of time. And this is how it's really always been. $77 for what is this? 3.5 hours, $22 an hour. Is that worth it to get there at 3:30 in the morning? A graveyard shift. At least it'll be like a lot easier on the road. But then you can't see for the majority of the shift until the sun comes up. What a time to do Amazon Flex.
3:30.
So you check in, you show your ID. That's what Chris is doing right now. And it might vary from there based on warehouse.
Looks like we're in the garage.
Note, he has his four-ways on. That's what they have us do here in Pittsburgh. Windows down, four-ways on.
You guys know one of the coolest things
off.
about going to these Amazon warehouses? That they're all the same but different. Each has their own like unique design, and we have a 3.5 hour block.
There's a check. See, he doesn't know where he's going until he scans that route code. I'm really curious. See, they tell you where to go. Very simple. It's similar to what we have. Ours is outside. At least the warehouses that I've been to. All of them actually have been outside. Grid pattern. Now they're not waiting for everyone because some people already have their racks. So he's going to get his rack, scan the QR code. There's his rack right there. And then he scans.
45 packages? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, we're in the hood. I'm sorting them from 1 through 45. So this is...
Okay. Look, listen. Consider subscribing. If you haven't, all they do is help you make money in different side hustles. That is a driver aid sticker, that little blurred out purple sticker. And the shift that I did, I'll leave a link down below so you can watch it. I won't give everything away here. That driver aid sticker is supposed to aid you as a driver. And other marketplaces, let me know if your driver aid sticker says this. It says the stop number. Mine said 00, like 00. There was no data on my driver aid sticker. Because there was plenty of people in the comments that said, Mike, just look at the sticker. It says right on the package, there's nothing else you need to do to find the stop number. And I told you, like, guys, there's nothing on there. So I had to rescan everything in the itinerary, and then it'll tell you the stop number. That's pretty easy when you have that.
Package number 4 right here.
It'll say right on that driver aid sticker. Stop. He didn't like the 40 plus packages. I feel like that's kind of the norm. It's so easy with the driver aid sticker. We need that. 35. You know what? Do you want me to do another Amazon shift? I want to. Maybe at a different warehouse to see if my driver aid sticker has the stop number. That's so easy.
And then the 40s are back here.
Yeah, he's just organizing by stop. This is exactly what you want to do.
You too.
Now, Chris actually works for Amazon as an employed DSP, like actual van driver, to my understanding here. His channel, like all Amazon, if you're interested in doing DSP, courier work. The field marshal, as it's called, sounds kind of militant, but I mean, they run these warehouses, similarly here. Yeah, they'll kind of get on you. Don't be late. Follow instructions. Wear the Amazon safety vest. If they want the four-ways on, closed-toed shoes, all that. Then after that, you're good to work on your own.
So this is what 45 packages look like in a Honda Civic.
I will say that's kind of why Amazon Flex, specifically other apps, require different size vehicles like GoShare and Dispatch and some other routed delivery platforms, because this is what this is. This is routed delivery work. You know, you just have a delivery route. So that's what I mean by that. And Flex has said on their sign up page, you need a mid-size vehicle. Civic, not a mid-size vehicle. So they might have changed that, or it might be market dependent if your vehicle qualifies.
No one wants to deliver in farms.
Yeah, pitch black.
Where the chupacabra could get you.
Get a headlamp. Get a headlamp if you're going to be doing deliveries at night. Headlamp, and honestly, if there's any like chest mounted lights, I would literally just mount lights, like a vest of lights. I'm sure there's something like that, or even a shoulder mounted light. Look, I don't care. It's pitch black here. I would get something, at least a headlamp, and like a good one, a bright one.
The hood, which is unfortunately where we're delivering at. Our first stop is 8 minutes away.
It's not like the delivery destination. I told you, you don't know where you're going. It's another reason, get that Amazon vest. They're for free, by the way, at the warehouse. If they have them, they should have them. And if they do, they'll give you an Amazon vest for free.
See if there's an access code or key. Oh, there is. Check it out. Amazon Way.
That I like.
And it says
I've never had an Amazon key. That's what it's called. Amazon key. You just hit the button and it automatically buzzed them in. That's nice. And I've had apartment complexes where I couldn't even get in the front door because of something like that. Again, maybe I'll do another Flex shift. What do you think? I need a check for an Amazon key.
Okay.
Oh. Boy, he's giving the PIN code.
All right, I'm really struggling over
I
here.
don't love this because this is all taking time, and he has 41 deliveries.
But it's not working. God damn it, guys. I don't know what to do. I guess we'll just leave it like right here. It's pretty safe. You know what?
I would too.
You know?
It's in a...
You got a front door.
I would too. It says where you delivered it: front, back door, garage, porch, whatever. And then it says another safe location. It's already behind one locked door. It's technically not in the right spot in the mailroom, but if it's not working, I mean, it's in another safe location. What would you do there? He's got 41 other deliveries. I'm putting that thing there, taking a picture. Other safe location. Next one.
I'm very skeptical about leaving my car on while I do this delivery.
That is so true. That is so true. I was thinking about that yesterday. I was doing GoPuff, and some of that was not in the best area because I think, well, every time I turn the engine off, I'm going to wear down the starter or something, and I can just keep the air conditioning going. I mean, I could take my keys, I could lock it, but you're not supposed to leave your car running. I get it. I completely get that, Chris.
I do have the key fob in my pocket, but it is what it is.
So he does bring the keys. I would too.
I'm taking the chance.
And typically I don't. Typically I just turn the engine off. If I do turn the engine off, put the four-ways on. I'm delivering during the day, but I do not lock the vehicle because I'm usually in residential areas and obviously during the day.
Usually I would ring the doorbell or knock, but I think at this time it would be considered kind of rude.
Agreed. I wouldn't either.
On second thought, with the notes, it's 3 a.m. I'm not going any back doors. For real.
I mean, here in Pittsburgh, if it's not in a good area,
it's too shady out.
I don't have a lot of back doors. Yeah, some side doors. I don't know. I have to see how I was feeling about the delivery.
We finished a 3.5 hour block with half hour to spare.
Nice.
And it paid $77 for
you get the full pay, by the way.
About 40 stops. Would I do this again? Maybe.
Right?
30 degrees right now. It's freezing. Maybe in the summertime, but
because you get the same pay.
Wasn't too bad today.
3.5 hour shifts. You can find that during the day, but you don't have to be out there at 3 a.m. Oh, we had some returns.
I have a package I couldn't deliver.
Oh.
It was an apartment building I couldn't get access to, and it was on the main road, so
yep.
Better safe than sorry.
100%.
Here are the return bins for Amazon Flex. They're located somewhere around the warehouse.
Man, so he could not leave it in a safe spot. He said it was on the main road and it was the exterior door. Either the key wasn't working, the concierge wasn't there, or they didn't have one, the front desk. He could not get into the apartment complex. You can't leave it on the main road. Frankly, even if it's a secondary road, you can't just leave a package if it's like on the street, basically. So he had to drive to the warehouse, drive the route, and then drive back to the warehouse for this return. It's not fun. I haven't had any returns, not in recent memory. Have you? So yeah, is that worth it? I mean, I don't know if there's any particular trade-off other than your schedule. If your schedule, like that's how it hits when you're free 3 a.m., 4 a.m. routes, and that's what you're going to do. Obviously, that's when you're free. But other than that, would you ever choose, like, yeah, traffic, I get it. Less people on the road, I get it. But pay-wise, there's nothing particularly different. You don't get a bonus per se or anything like that, or even easier routes just for delivering like super early, late at night, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, check out my Flex Shift link down below. Let's just say I had not done Flex in some time and I revisited it and it got a little weird.